You step on the scale, you lost 10 pounds in 1 week. You're jumping up and down, super excited. But then you look in the mirror and you look exactly the same. What the hell just happened? Did the scale lie to you? Did you do something wrong? Nope. Your body just played a trick on you. And I'm about to show you exactly what happened. Picture this. It's Monday morning. You ate way too much pizza, burgers, and ice cream over the weekend. Now you're lying in bed feeling like a stuffed turkey. Your stomach hurts, you feel gross, and you're thinking, why did I eat so much? So what do? You grab your phone and type into YouTube, how to lose weight fast. And boom, a million videos pop up. Some super fit person with perfect abs is telling you that carbs are evil. They say bread is the enemy, pasta will destroy you. Rice is the devil. You think, okay, let's do this, no more carbs for me. So you stop eating carbs completely, no bread, no rice, no pasta, not even a single potato chip. After just 1 week, you step on the scale, and holy cow, you lost 10 pounds. You're jumping up and down, super excited. You think you've discovered the secret that nobody else knows. But then, something weird happens. You look in the mirror, and you look exactly the same. Your stomach looks the same, your arms look the same, everything looks the same. What the heck is going on? Here's the truth. Your muscles are like little storage units. They store something called glycogen. Think of glycogen as packed up food energy, kind of like how a squirrel stores nuts for winter. Now here's the interesting part. Every tiny bit of glycogen holds onto water, a lot of water, like 3 to 4 times its own weight in water. So when you suddenly stop eating carbs, your body says, well, I need energy, so let me use up all this stored glycogen. And when the glycogen disappears, all that water goes away too. It just leaves your body when you pee. So congratulations. You didn't lose 10 pounds of fat like you thought. You lost about 9 pounds of water. Just water. And maybe, just maybe, 1 single pound of actual fat. It's like if you had a sponge full of water and you squeezed all the water out and the sponge gets lighter, but it's still the same sponge. That's what happened to your body. And don't get me wrong, if you keep avoiding carbs for a really long time, you will eventually lose real fat. But here's the problem. You're making your life super difficult for no reason. You're cutting out an entire group of foods. That means no birthday cake, no sandwiches, no spaghetti dinners with your family. And let's be honest, how long can you really do that? Most people give up after a few weeks because it's just too hard. Life without carbs is sad. All right, let's talk about calories. What even is a calorie? This is going to get a little scientific, but stay with me. It's actually pretty cool. Technically, a calorie is the amount of energy you need to heat up 1 tiny drop of water by 1 degree. That's it. That's a super small amount of energy, like ridiculously small. But when we talk about food calories, we're actually talking about kilocalories. That's 1,000 of those tiny calories all stacked together. But everyone just calls them calories because saying kilocalories every time would be annoying. Here's what you need to know. Your body is basically a calculator, a human calculator. Think of it like a piggy bank, but instead of coins, it's energy. If you put more energy into your body than you use, your body saves the extra energy as fat. It's like putting extra money in your piggy bank. If you put less energy into your body than you use, your body has to break open that piggy bank and use the stored fat for energy. It really is that simple. Energy in versus energy out. Now here's something crazy. You could technically lose weight by eating nothing but donuts. Yes, really. If you ate fewer donut calories than your body needed each day, you would lose weight. The math works. But would I recommend it? Absolutely not. You'd feel terrible. You'd have no energy. You'd be hungry all the time. You'd probably get sick because donuts don't have the vitamins and nutrients your body needs. But technically, mathematically, it would work. Okay, so how do you use this information? First, you need to figure out how many calories your body burns every single day. This is different for everyone. Think about it. A 25-year-old construction worker who lifts heavy stuff all day is going to burn way more calories than a 45-year-old person who sits at a desk all day typing on a computer. Different people, different energy needs. Your age matters, your height matters, your weight matters, how much you move around matters, it all adds up. Let's say your body burns 2,500 calories per day just living your normal life. That includes everything. Breathing, walking, thinking, eating, working, playing, everything. Now, if you want to lose weight, you eat less than 2,500 calories. Let's say you eat 2,000 calories instead. That's 500 calories less than your body needs. So where does your body get that missing 500 calories? From your stored fat. It's like if your car needs 10 gallons of gas to run all day, but you only put in 8 gallons. The car has to use the backup gas you have stored in a jerry can in the trunk. If you do this every day for a week, eating 500 calories less than you need, you'll lose about 1 pound. That's real weight loss, real fat loss. There are apps like MyFitnessPal that let you track everything you eat and drink. You just type in what you ate, and it calculates the calories for you. Pretty helpful, right? Sounds perfect, right? Well, not so fast. Calories don't tell you the whole story. They're like reading the price tag on something without knowing what you're actually buying. Let me give you an example. An avocado has about 200 calories. A chocolate bar also has about 200 calories. Same energy amount. But are they the same? No way! The avocado has healthy fats that are good for your brain and heart. It has fiber that keeps you full for hours. It has vitamins that your body needs. You eat half an avocado, and you feel satisfied. The chocolate bar? It's basically sugar and fat mixed together. You eat it, your blood sugar shoots way up, then crashes way down, and an hour later, you're hungry again. Plus, it doesn't give your body any of the good stuff it needs. So 200 calories doesn't equal 200 calories when it comes to how your body feels and works. Another problem? Calorie counting can be really annoying. You have to weigh your food, measure everything, type it all into an app. It turns eating into homework. And most people don't want to do homework at every single meal for the rest of their lives. Some people love it. They like seeing the numbers and data. It makes them feel in control. But other people hate it. It stresses them out. It makes them think about food too much. It stops being fun to eat. And here's something really important. If you've ever had problems with eating, like eating way too much or way too little because of stress or emotions, counting every single calorie might make things worse. If looking at food as numbers makes you feel anxious or obsessed, this method isn't for you. The best diet is the one you can actually do without making yourself miserable. If calorie counting works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. There are other ways. Exercise. Everyone tells you to exercise, but what does that actually mean? Exercise is just moving your body more than you normally do. It could be playing basketball. It could be lifting weights at the gym. It could be doing push-ups in your room. It could be riding your bike. It could be dancing in your living room. Anything that gets you moving counts. But let's focus on two big ones, walking and running. A lot of people think running burns way more calories than walking. And that's kind of true, but also kind of not true. Here's the secret. Running and walking burn roughly the same amount of calories per mile. Wait, what? Let me explain. If you walk 1 mile, you burn about 100 calories. If you run 1 mile, you also burn about 100 calories. The difference? Running gets you to that 1 mile way faster. Think of it like this. You can drive to school fast or slow, but either way, you use the same amount of gas to get there. So why does everyone say running is better? Because running burns calories faster. You can burn 300 calories in 20 minutes of running. To burn 300 calories walking, you might need 45 minutes or an hour. But here's the thing nobody talks about. Which one can you actually do without wanting to die? Most people can walk for 45 minutes pretty easily. You can listen to music, listen to a podcast, talk on the phone with your friend, look at stuff around you. It's chill, it doesn't hurt. But running hard for 20 minutes? Most people quit after 2 weeks because it's brutal. Your legs hurt, you're gasping for air, you feel like you're dying. And you know what happens then? Week 1, I'm so motivated. I'm gonna run every day. Week 2, okay, I'm really sore, but I can push through this. Week 3, I'm too tired today. I'll run tomorrow, I promise. Week 4, why am I even doing this? I hate running, I quit. And then you're back on the couch, eating chips, feeling bad about yourself. So here's my advice. If you're just starting out, walk. Just walk. Walking doesn't beat you up. Your knees don't hurt, your lungs don't burn. You don't need special shoes. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to recover for 3 days after. You can literally just go outside and walk. And the best part, you'll actually keep doing it because it doesn't feel like torture. Okay, now we're getting into serious territory. Weight loss surgery. This isn't for everyone. This is typically for people who are dealing with really serious obesity, when their weight is causing health problems. Doctors usually only recommend this if your body mass index, or BMI, is over 35 and you have health issues because of your weight. Things like diabetes or heart problems. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 240 pounds. Their BMI would be about 38.7. If they also have type 2 diabetes, they might be a candidate for surgery. But before we talk about the surgery, let's do a quick lesson about your stomach. Don't worry, this isn't gross. It's actually pretty interesting. Your stomach has 5 main parts. Think of it like a factory with different rooms. The cardia, this is at the very top where food first enters from your throat. The fundus, the upper curved part that bulges out. The body, the big middle section where most of the digestion happens. The antrum, the bottom part. The pylorus, the exit door where food leaves and goes into your intestines. Got it? Okay, now let's talk about the 2 main types of weight loss surgery. Imagine your stomach is a big water bottle. In a gastric bypass, the surgeon creates a tiny pouch at the very top of your stomach. This new little stomach is about the size of an egg. A chicken egg, that's it. This tiny pouch becomes your new stomach. It fills up super fast, so after eating just a little bit of food, you feel completely full. But that's not all. The surgeon also cuts your small intestine and rearranges it. They connect it directly to that small stomach pouch, completely bypassing the rest of your stomach and the first part of your intestines. Why does this work? 2 reasons. First, you physically can't eat much because your stomach is now egg-sized. Try eating a big meal with an egg-sized stomach. Can't do it. Second, because food is skipping part of your digestive system, your body absorbs fewer calories and nutrients from what you eat. It's like if you were supposed to drive through 5 towns, but you took a shortcut and only drove through 2. You miss stuff along the way. The surgery also changes your gut hormones. These are chemical messengers in your body. After surgery, you feel less hungry and your blood sugar control gets better. This one is simpler. The surgeon removes most of your stomach, especially that big curved part called the fundus. What's left looks like a narrow tube or a banana. Your new stomach is much smaller, way smaller, so it fills up quickly and you feel full after eating just a little bit. But here's the really cool part. That curved part they removed, that's the part that makes a hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin is your hunger hormone. It's the thing in your body that makes you feel like, I'm starving, feed me now. So after this surgery, not only is your stomach smaller, but your body is also producing way less of the hunger hormone. You don't feel as hungry anymore. It's like turning down the volume on your appetite. And unlike the bypass surgery, your food still travels through your digestive system normally. The path is the same. Your stomach just got way smaller. These surgeries are serious. They're not easy. They come with risks. But for people dealing with severe obesity and health problems, they can literally save lives. Last one, intermittent fasting. This sounds super complicated and intense, but it's actually probably the simplest thing on this list. Intermittent fasting just means you only eat during certain hours of the day. The rest of the time you're fasting, which just means not eating. And guess what? You've probably already done this without even knowing it. Remember that time you woke up late for school and had to rush out the door without breakfast? Congratulations! You accidentally did intermittent fasting. You didn't eat from dinner the night before until lunch. That's fasting. There are different ways people do this on purpose. This is the most popular one. You fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. Let's say you decide your eating window is from noon to 8 p.m. That means you skip breakfast. You don't eat anything in the morning. Then at noon, you have lunch. Maybe a snack in the afternoon. Then dinner, and after 8 p.m., you're done. No more food until noon the next day. During those 16 fasting hours, you can drink water, black coffee, or plain tea. Basically anything with 0 calories. The second you add cream or sugar to your coffee, you've broken your fast. Sorry, but those are the rules. This one is different. You eat normally for 5 days of the week. Then for 2 days, you eat very little, like only 500 or 600 calories for the whole day. Those 2 days don't have to be back to back. You could fast on Monday and Thursday, then eat normally the other 5 days. This one sounds brutal to me. You eat one day, fast the next day, eat the next day, fast the next day, back and forth. Some people like it, but honestly, I think I'd be miserable. Okay, so why do people lose weight with intermittent fasting? The obvious reason is you end up eating less overall. If you only have 8 hours to eat, instead of being able to eat any time during your 16 waking hours, you're probably going to eat less food. You have fewer chances to shove food in your mouth. Unless you're some kind of competitive eater who can pack an entire day's worth of calories into 8 hours, you're naturally going to consume less. But there's more happening inside your body too. When you fast, your growth hormone increases. This hormone helps you keep your muscles and burn fat. That's good. Your insulin levels drop, and this is huge. Let me explain insulin because it's super important. Think of insulin as your body's storage manager. When you eat food, especially carbs, your blood sugar goes up. Your body releases insulin to deal with that sugar. Insulin's job is to take that sugar and store it. When insulin is high, it's basically screaming at your body, store everything, lock it all away as fat, don't let anything leave. High insulin levels put your fat cells on lockdown. Your body refuses to burn fat when insulin is high. It's like your fat cells have a security guard that won't let anyone leave. But when you fast and don't eat for hours, your insulin levels drop way down. That security guard takes a break. Now your body can finally access your stored fat and burn it for energy. Your body switches from store everything mode to burn the stored stuff mode. There's also something called autophagy. This is your cells doing spring cleaning. During fasting, your cells start getting rid of old, damaged parts and recycling them to build new healthy ones. It's like your body is taking out the trash and using the recyclables to fix things. A lot of people also say they think more clearly when they're fasting. They feel more focused and alert. Some people say they get more work done. Your brain actually works pretty well on empty, because back in caveman times, you needed to be sharp and focused to hunt for food when you were hungry. Here's the thing though, intermittent fasting is not magic. It doesn't let you ignore the basic rules of weight loss. If you fast for 16 hours but then spend your 8-hour eating window absolutely destroying 5 pieces of pizza, a tub of ice cream, a bag of chips, and 3 sodas, you're still gonna gain weight. You can easily eat way too much in 8 hours if you try hard enough. The laws of physics still apply. If you eat more calories than you burn, you gain weight. Doesn't matter what time you eat them. The biggest advantage of intermittent fasting is that it's simple. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to measure portions. You don't have to eliminate entire food groups. You just have to watch the clock. For some people, that's way easier than trying to track every single grape they eat. So what's the point of all this? What's the real secret to losing weight? There is no secret. All of these methods, cutting carbs, counting calories, exercising, fasting, they all work for the same reason. They make you eat fewer calories than your body burns. That's it. That's the secret. There is no magic pill. There is no special trick. Your body follows the laws of physics. Energy in versus energy out. The only question that matters is, which method can you actually stick to without making yourself miserable? Some people love structure and data, so counting calories works for them. Some people hate tracking food, so intermittent fasting is easier. Some people just want to move more, so they walk every day. The best diet is the one you can do long-term without wanting to quit. Don't fall for the clickbait videos that promise you'll lose 20 pounds in a week. Don't believe anyone who says one food is magic or one food is evil. Don't trust anyone who says their method is the only one that works. Your body is smart. It's a machine that follows rules. If you consistently eat a bit less than you burn, you'll lose weight. It might be slow, it might take months, but it will work. And remember, losing weight isn't just about looking different. It's about feeling better, having more energy, being healthier, not getting out of breath walking upstairs. Take care of your body, it's the only one you get. And that's the truth about weight loss. No BS, no false promises. Just real information about how your body actually works. Now go drink some water and maybe take a walk. Your body will thank you. And if you learned something today, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest health content. No gimmicks, no magic pills. Just science explained so simply that even your little brother could understand it. See you in the next one.